And my mom called me. I decided I'm gonna open up with this story. My mom called me, and so my dad got bit by one of our dogs, and now it's like infected. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And start in a lonely world, play alone in a private world where you can collect your bearings, get a hang of not starving, recommended for your first time playing. Which one should I do?
Private. I love private servers, actually. They're the best.
Okay, friends only. Let me do friends only.
I'm gonna kill this grizzly bear.
Why is it not letting me click friends only?
Oh god, it's hitting me. It's hurting. There we go.
Okay,
got it. Killed bear.
And it might change.
Alright, now I'm gonna name this Zero.
Host game.
Now I got the notification that you're streaming. Anyway, your dog, right?
Yeah, so my dad got bit by one of our fucking dogs. And now it's infected and he's gotta get a surgery. And all I can think is, if we didn't have dogs, we wouldn't be dealing with this. But also, how?
How many dogs do you guys have?
We have like 9. You see why I don't like dogs?
You cut out for me. What was that?
I said we have like 9.
Oh dear lord.
Because one kept having puppies. It's pretty rough. I don't like it.
Okay, so that's why I couldn't tame that zebra. I need apples. Okay. Because zebras need apples and horses don't. Okay. Ooh, you're a cute guard. Ooh, you're cute. Hi.
Okay, well, you're flirting on Minecraft instead of playing this game with me.
I don't have this.
I'm listening to this while driving on my way.
I'm sorry. My favorite character.
Vaga? Vaga, because it's like vagabond. But Vaga sounds like vagina. Vaga baby. Okay.
It does.
Not to be roasting my friends' usernames. It says I only have me and Streamlabs in the view list, so I think my friend is actually a liar. A dirty, filthy liar. Anyway.
Who's this friend?
Vaga.
Oh.
Why is there such a large...
I need an apple. Give me this apple. I need a horse. So I can impress my Minecraft girlfriend.
You're pathetic. Anyways.
Welcome to my world.
Actually, I've got
I know, pathetic.
I'm not a liar. Okay, weird. Streamlabs? What the fuck?
Apple. Give me the apple. Give that apple.
It tells me you're not on, so I'm gonna say you're a liar and that this, buggy, open source, software could never lie to me. Anyway, yeah, so...
Reasonable.
Something fucked up happened to my dad's hand and I don't even know. Oh, what's up with that?
What?
So fingers crossed on that.
That reminds me.
Thank goodness he's got life insurance, or health insurance, because I don't.
So that reminds me, when my sister was in college, she would occasionally come back home on like spring break or whatever, you know, the normal stuff. And at this time when she was gone, we were doing a lot of home improvement stuff. We got new furniture, we reorganized the entire kitchen. And one thing that we didn't tell my sister about was that we had our grandfather's kind of like motorized wheelchair, because he refused to use it because he just didn't use it, whatever. So we had this thing. And so my sister comes home and she's so confused, she doesn't know where anything is, and then she looks at the back door is glass, by the way, and then sees my dad in this motorized wheelchair just scooting down the back porch, and it was the funniest thing ever.
Okay,
it was... She's like, alright, I'm done with this family, I'm moving out. And she did. Oh my god, that sounds very dangerous. That was a bear, wasn't it? I'm gonna talk to you. What's your name? Anderson. Anderson, hi.
I almost actually dropped a check while typing that last message. Also this one. Vaga, then stop fucking typing. Oh my god. I'm gonna be in trouble for my friend just fucking dying.
There's a lot of people in here. Hello. You got Galen, you got Brienne, you got Luke. These are some weird names. Okay. You got Jonathan. Zephyr.
Are you talking about your Minecraft game?
Yes.
Go fuck yourself.
Wilford, Toby.
In this house, we played Don't Starve Together, which I bought last night.
I love Don't Starve, honestly. It's a pretty good game. I still have a crush on Charlie. She's beautiful. Jean.
You know what would make you happy?
What?
Deleting whatever games you need to re-download this game and play with me. And
I don't have the storage!
So sad.
That's why I'm trying to update my storage, because my storage only goes to 250 gigabytes. It's so sad.
I was about to comment on how big that is because on my phone I have 16, and then I remembered that my laptop's literally like 999, and I was like, well.
Oh, that's almost a terabyte.
I know, it's a terabyte, but I like saying 999 because it's more relatable to the kids. Can't wait to die. Oh my god, Vaga. Better not have this stream open when you die. It's Wild Dangerous. Enter a random location in the world.
Who's
no
this?
safety net.
Sage.
If you die,
She's a farmer.
try again.
It's kind of cute. Oh, I see that before.
Those you encounter may or may not be friendly.
Ah,
and endless. World through floral pattern, become dosed when you die, no sand.
I just blew up this village by accident. I'm sorry. Creepers.
I'm gonna do survival because that's normal.
So way back in the mine, got a pickaxe swinging from side to side.
Oh my god. The only thing that could cause me to have happiness is driving in traffic. I knew what you meant. Okay.
What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Who are you? Put the thing where keep the
I'm gonna have everything be normal. We have a Madness type server called Dragon. This is such a tedious thing. Let's just call it Revises.
Oh, she's married? She's married to Luke. Oh, you two are married. That's cute. I'm trying to marry my girlfriend in my
Let's do it like Zero's house.
Why are you guys angry at me?
Instead of Zero's house, it's Revis's house. Death to the heretics. Alright, so we can have 6 players in a world.
I have a mod that can add 20 players into a world, actually. You can do that.
And don't starve together?
Yeah! There's mods that let you have up to 100 players.
Taylor was just found in a car accident. Go fuck yourself, Vaga. Vaga, just go. Just leave right now. Never
I'm so
return.
confused on what they're saying right now.
They're making a joke that someone just found their phone after they've died.
Man.
I know.
Cool.
They're a horrible friend.
These two villagers are making out, and then this one villager's looking into the window, and it's so funny. Oh my god, it's so funny.
Why are you looking in there?
I'm in here because I'm just trying to protect myself from zombies, so... What do you have to trade, good sir? 24 coal for 1 emerald? Oh, that's a knockoff.
It does remind me. Oh no, did the game crash?
Sometimes it does that, yeah. That's the bear just walking through the village. Okay.
If this game crashes, we're playing Coma. Oh, we can play every. What? Why can't I play the Goat Boy? It's the only reason I love this game.
Hello. Hello, hello.
Why can't I play Goat Boy yet? Character's not owned.
I figured this was easier than typing in chat.
Welcome. So, I have a funny story, again. So, I have a car now, right? And I drive it. And I want to listen to music, but the aux cord doesn't work. Like, the aux portion doesn't work for some reason. Okay, whatever. My dad said he was going to give me some of his old CDs.
I thought I got this character when I bought the game.
He gave Britney Spears CD. That's all I have. He just got me a Britney Spears CD, a Smash Mouth, and some stuff from my older siblings. Oh my gosh, it's the funniest thing ever.
Do all the characters have their own little skins that you could? Oh my god.
They do, yeah. You can get Cuts for them. Who else is
So-
in here?
My mom's driving behind me.
Are you driving right now?
Get
Yeah?
off my fucking thing. I'm kicking you right now.
Bye.
Don't do this. This is fucking unsafe. Jesus.
Have you seen that video that's going around on Instagram where it's like, buckle up?
No.
It's like the
I think I want to play as
Poorly
Wes. Oh my god.
Wes is a babe. I love Wes.
Can't
I used
talk.
to be Wickerbottom. I used to love Wickerbottom.
Which one's Wickerbottom?
No, but there was like this really crappily made ad for kids to buckle up while they're driving. And this girl's like, you should buckle up. And the girl's like, nah, YOLO. And then it's I'll have to send it to you. I'll have to send I'm gonna find it and send it to you. I know it's been all over my Instagram. Buckle up, nah, YOLO. And then she's just like flown out of the car. It's
I assume you get spools by playing the game.
yes, you can when you play the game you get gift boxes occasionally and you can take those gifts and turn them into spools.
So yeah, you get spools by playing the game. Because there's no way I'm paying more money to get the frickin' I used to play this Robot Boy all the frickin' time.
Oh, a CX or whatever? No, WX. All the names start with W, except for Maxwell. Maxwell was the...
I think...
What?
I think some of them don't.
Maxwell's the only one who doesn't have a W name.
Oh my god.
But his name is a backwards, W.
Fun fact, Don't Starve was like the first game I bought. I could be wrong.
Yeah, same.
But it's like Don't Starve, the original game. I bought it when it was on sale for like $14, and I was like, it will never be cheaper than this. I must get it now, mother. And I got it on this old, shitty, like, 2000s computer, that had like a real bad...
I sent you something, but that wasn't it, by the way.
Well, okay.
You can't find it.
Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've played this game, and I'm already getting like the pre-panic of like, I need to build an axe, but I also need to build a... You know what, I should look for
I found it! I found it!
That's a new kind of tree.
Yeah, there's different trees.
Okay, so I've got berry bushes and lots of flint.
You need to look at the recent thing I sent you on Instagram. You need to watch it.
I'll look at it I'll look at it when night hits, okay?
Fine. Man, Charlie's a babe. I would let Charlie kill me. Although she does that automatically because she's a babe.
Who's Charlie?
She's the darkness. Charlie is the person that kills you if you're in the dark for too long.
She has a name? Gosh
Yeah,
dang it.
she was in the lore. She was Maxwell's musician assistant.
Pausing.
Yeah, she was Maxwell's assistant. Shark?
How much you heard. I'm back fully unmuted on stream. I don't know how much you heard, little buddy.
Who's little buddy?
You. You probably
I heard
the
everything.
whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard the entire thing, and it took me a while to figure out, oh yeah, we're streaming. You on the phone.
Yeah, so I muted the stream, but I didn't mute Discord because that would be too much effort, and I figured if I just keep playing while it's muted, y'all would forgive me. Yay.
Where's that other shark?
Telltale Heart?
So it turns out I can't tame that horse because I need to ride another horse while taming it, which is ridiculous, but hey, you know. Oh god.
Okay.
That scared me.
Welcome back. Can I be back? I parked while waiting for... Yes. The head turns is important, you see. There's a weeaboo right now featured in front page of Twitch. I had to cringe as listening to teach their followers to make a winky face. What?
Hey, I forgot if I ever sent you something. There was something I found in cringe culture. Welcome back, I'm assuming Vaga?
Yeah. I'm crying
Okay.
right now. They closed my guy. I just watched this dude get out of his truck and give a homeless guy $20, and I'm like, oh my god.
Mr. Beast, I'm assuming?
No, it's just some dude.
Ah, that's nice.
I think they're talking about IRL, dude.
Oh.
No, yeah, like right in front of me.
Oh, I haven't eaten in so long. I'm so hungry.
I'm a dairy.
Man. Don't tempt him. He's gonna get hungry and he's gonna start talking about Arby fries.
God, I would
My mom
fucking
just
slam a
told me-
bucket of Arby fries.
Like I say like a bucket, and I'm imagining like
Oh,
those like
shoot.
carnival buckets.
My mom's coming around.
Okay, so we gotta be quiet about how much I love Arby's when your mom's around, because I guess I will, but I'll be sad.
I suppose so, but however, my friend, you cannot contain my true love.
DKG or Sam isn't God enough for partner. Oh good. Aw, that's sad. That does
What?
remind me though, guys, we've officially hit it. We've officially hit 50 followers, so now it's like a matter of me being more consistent in streaming to get... Oh, hey, Kairos.
Woo! Consistency.
Yeah, I was gonna stream while I was dead sick, and then I realized that's such a fucking dumb idea that I woke up at like 2 o'clock yesterday and barely didn't die.
Man, being sick isn't fun.
Oh yeah. Although I will say, I have some of the nicest professors, like, ever.
Nice.
Weeaboo teaching you how to make faces into an emoticon is good enough, but not DKG or Sam event. I mean, it's what the masses want.
Is that marbles?
It's marbles.
To me, that's marbles.
I'm
Okay, that's what I
riot.
thought. I love marbles.
Okay, so melted glacier. Okay.
Oh, melted glaciers. I remember that.
Duh.
Ow.
A big crazy thing that I had to deal with is my professors. I love you too, Marbles. You're so sweet. You're always nice when you're here. It's a nice little
right?
fun time when you're chatting us up. How do I make you? I need one more frickin' gosh darn it.
I love
was
Miss
a little
Marble.
faster.
The very
No.
few times I've been here, I love her.
There we go. One more rock.
They didn't make a baby. Okay, wait, are they?
Anyways, what the fuck was that? So basically.
Oh,
what
okay, they're doing it now.
happened-
Okay, I'm just. This is really awkward.
Hey, Miss Marble, so am I. I'm also at home. I'm not going to
Oh,
Vegas.
what?
I mean, I'm also at work. Not at work. Home.
Oh.
I love y'all too. I'm at work, so I may disappear at times. The clients is totally cool. Everybody's so kind. Who all is going to Vegas? Okay, so here's the thing. In my VC right now, none of us are DKG Vegas. and I'm the oldest at 19.
I'm 18 and 15.
No, yeah, shut up. Shut up. You're a child. And
I turned 18 soon.
Rev doesn't care.
I don't. Congratulations, you're going to be... Why is my mental health going down? I'm next to the fire.
You're crazy.
Night always brings sanity down. Night will always bring sanity down,
Not
unless
when
you
you're
have
near
a hat.
Not when you're with the fire. Oh my god. it's awful.
During night you will. Are you wearing a flower crown?
Why am I overheating? I'm not wearing the flower crown.
Because you're right next to the fire!
This is ridiculous. They've changed the game mechanics from going from one version to another. How dare they change the game after a year of me not playing it?
Salty much?
Very. Anyway, so I have the nicest professors, like, ever.
Hello.
I might make everyone soaps. Yo, Miss Marbles, I make candles now.
Does he? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How do I put... Nope.
Oh, and you bought a new
Chataway.
bikini? Oh, and I'm gonna miss it because my life got in the way and I spent all my money at the con. But yeah, so I have like the nicest professors because every day before class I'd like gauge how sick I was, and Monday I felt like sandpaper and like I was hit by a truck. And even now I still kind of feel like rough, like talking too much is hurting my throat. But I was like, I'm gonna die. This is it. Later, everybody. It's been fun. But, oh well. And I was like messaging them, and every time I'd be like, hey, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna miss class again. I missed class all week this week. So Monday through Wednesday, I did not go to class. I felt that bad. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I don't know. Helen's the only one who hasn't responded to me, but Helen's also the one who hates me. So, you know what? I can survive. The main ones I had to worry about. Okay, so we're going. Okay, bye, Marbles.
Bye, Marbles.
We'll see you in a hot second. The main one I had to worry about was Helen, because I knew she already didn't like me. But, Miriam and Barbara were both super nice. I even went to Barbara to talk to her, and I was like, hey, are we cool? And she was like, you look awful. Go to bed, get sleep.
Yeah, true friends.
Like, go to bed, get sleep. I'm gonna turn all this down. This is ridiculous.
I have to go to work in 12 minutes.
What is this? Screen shake, distortion, lag compression, predictive HUD size. Let's just make you like a 10. Yeah, it's worth it. Okay, it changed the size to way bigger. It's so much easier to read. I hope y'all can see it. Can I make a science machine? No, I can't because I forgot.
You need gold.
I need more. No, I have plenty of gold. I need more rocks.
That's weird. How can you have enough gold but not enough rocks?
Because I built a fire.
Hey, can we just talk about the fact that Rev reposted an audio clip of Victoria going, Rabbit, dummy think.
Oh, I saw that.
Oh my gosh, I can have ice? I can eat ice?
Yeah, it's not gonna do much for you though.
Too late. It stopped me from going back to the small stomach. How long can I eat ice?
I'm so bored.
Cool.
I'm in my truck, just sitting here.
Watch my stream. Appreciate me more.
Can I watch your stream while doing this?
If you're not driving.
I I'm watching your stream while being in the call.
Yes, you can do that. I missed you, Marbles. But yeah, and so I talked with my professors every day before class. Like, I purposely gauge myself and be like, do I feel like getting out of bed? And every time it was like, no, I feel like dying. So, obviously didn't do that. And eventually yesterday I was like, I thought I could, but no. Because I had to wake up at 7 o'clock for my frickin', class scheduling. And, I got as far...
Oh, man! Rev, I got something to tell you, buddy. Doesn't
Okay.
Auntie Anne's sound delicious right now?
Yeah, I'd go for a pretzel.
I can so go for a pretzel. Oh, man.
All I've eaten today is,
They have roasted garlic pretzels at Auntie Anne's?
They do?
Oh!
Oh, I picked an evil flower,
I
I think. Did I?
Welcome back.
How do I tell the difference between a good flower and an evil flower?
Bad flowers have a really dark color. Good flowers don't.
Wow. I need to find a honeybee box real quick. I ate yogurt cup for breakfast.
A
and
beehive?
Yes.
If you hit a beehive, you're gonna get swarmed.
Not if you're smart. Everyone knows you pick them off one by one.
Okay, that's true. Oh man, I have Cheez-Its in my room right now. And I have so much popcorn.
Cheez-Its. Yo, fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh man.
If that bird, I swear to God, bird. If you eat
Oh my
all
god, the birds are so
berries
annoying.
in my air, if you eat all the berries in my area, I know it's in this particular one. I know you're in there. Bastard bird.
Oh my god, no, I do not want to see that. No thank you, Instagram.
What'd it do?
What?
What'd it do?
Let's say Duolingo. Got a little bit disturbing.
I love Duolingo.
The Duolingo memes are hilarious.
It looks like you haven't been online in a while.
Well, I've been on.
Maybe we should fix that. And then Duolingo wants to know your location.
Oh yeah.
My brain is hard to think Bionicle right now. I was never into Bionicle. I made that chat as a meme. I'm sorry.
Oh no. Rev, I need to show you something that'll make you cry.
Oh god, there's so many things you're trying to show me that I'm just like...
You need to see it. You need to see everything I sent you, obviously.
Oh my gosh, I'm not even in the right area. I'm so lost right now. If I just hold ice, does that preserve? I swear to God, bird. Bird, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Good luck with that. You're gonna need like a boomerang.
I have patience. Aha. Fuck you, bird. I got a single drumstick from it. Okay, not too far.
My 5-year-old son just asked, what if we put a slice of turkey in a DVD player and played a movie about the turkey's whole life? And none of the parenting books I've had prepared me for this question.
Oh, thank goodness now I have a flower crown. I'm like those
Be careful
pretty...
with those. If you wear them at night, your sanity's gonna go down a lot.
What? The sanity... Why does it go
You
down?
can wear... At night only, at night only.
Why?
Because flowers don't work at the night, do they? They need to sleep too.
God, fuck this game. I'm sorry, did it just drop all my berries? No, I didn't want that. I wanted to cook.
Another one bites the dust.
I'm...
Another one bites the dust. Another one gone, and I'm done.
Man, fuck you, game.
The
It really
Bible,
just-
read in a condescending voice by a 14-year-old atheist. This is beautiful.
Oh my god, I'd pay for that. I'd pay for that on Duolingo. Oh, where's my trap? Is my trap in set? No.
Oh god. Salt and vinegar Pop-Tarts. I can already feel like my lips like... Ugh.
I like salt and vinegar chips a lot.
But Pop-Tarts.
I already don't like Pop-Tarts, so... That's a tough sell for me,
Someone gave me a cookie dough Pop-Tart, and it tasted exactly like cookie dough instead of a Pop-Tart, so it's just really doughy, and I did not like it at all.
I miss marbles. I don't know how I feel about cookie dough Pop-Tarts.
But you don't like Pop-Tarts in general?
Yeah, but you just said it doesn't taste like a normal Pop-Tart.
It just tastes like a really gummy Pop-Tart, like it wasn't finished all the way.
Oh, I don't like that. So if y'all are youngins, does
Exactly.
that mean yes, Marbles, you're our mother now. Feed me.
Hi, Mom!
Feed me, mother.
You know if you say that, Marbles would probably, like, send you a care gift care box thingy.
That's why Marbles doesn't know my location, so that she can never send me gifts. Ha ha ha! These are really cute trees. I like the design of them. But yeah, so to add on to the thing I was talking about earlier about nice professors. So my professor, basically, what she did was, one of them was like, oh my gosh, I hope you're feeling better, I actually went to her and I was like, I'm so sorry, and I had to like lean against the wall, and she was like, you look like you're going to die. And the other professor, bless her heart, so nice, the other professor ended up basically like, I don't even know how to explain it, but she sent me a message way later than when I had sent the message, because I woke up at like 7 o'clock to do my class schedule. And she sent it to me at like 2 p.m. and she was just like, it's totally okay, honey, you just take all the rest you need, because I was like, do these count against me as unexcused absences? Because if they do, then I'm gonna be showing up today. And then about 15 minutes later, I was like, I feel like death. Marilyn, I changed my mind. I take the unexcused absence and the downgrade in the letter score. She was like, no, these count as excused, honey. And I was like, you're the MVP.
You're the MVP, just like throwing up.
Honestly, the only thing I haven't done is throw up, but I felt so nauseous that I was scared I was gonna.
So this one time at band, camp, but band, we're getting ready for a performance or whatever, and the uniform for that day was just the marching pants and the special shirt, because we were doing some sort of charity thing. And so I put on the pants and I feel a bit sick. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go outside and get the fresh air. I'm gonna call my parents and
That's your big mistake right there, Buckaroo. Wait, okay.
So then I'm like talking to a chef. I'm like, hi, can you like watch over me? I just feel like I'm gonna like pass out. So I call my parents or whatever. My mom's talking to me when she gets there and she's like, hi, yada yada yada. Do you feel okay? And I go, yeah, I feel perfectly, and I fall right in front of her. I pass out right in front of her.
Oh, honey.
I wake up on the in the parking lot. I feel my mom holding me up. My band director like nudging water at me, and like a bunch of chaperones like circling me.
Aww.
And my father, who's a paramedic, so he's like the only one who knows what's going on. He's just casually walking up from the back distance and goes, "Yep, she's fine." I just.
That's cute.
And I was perfectly fine afterwards. And then I get home and then I just died.
Aw. Also, marbles. There is never a worrisome requirement for any sort of thing. Don't you worry. Don't you fear anything like that.
God bless marbles.
What does a whirly fan do?
The whirly fan I think helps you with sanity. It's the dumbest thing, but it makes the funniest noise.
Oh my gosh, I love it!
What did I say?
Okay, food. How do I make a jerky thing? Is that under tools? I guess not.
You can make jerky with a drying rack.
Yeah, but where's food? It's under here. Basic farm.
I would recommend getting the crock pot first, because with crock pots you can make meatballs, and meatballs are like one of the best food items.
True. Came in whirly fan. That's cute. Oh yeah, marbles. No need to ever worry about sending me anything. I'm mostly joking when I say, like, blah blah blah, send me gifts. Like, I totally understand when someone's too fucked up to— Do I get hurt by rain?
Wait, what? No, you don't get hit by rain.
Then what's this water thing going up?
That's your wetness meter.
What does wetness do?
Wetness makes you crazier.
What? Also, I'm gonna light this forest on fire because
I have so much stuff from the Gorge event. Like, I had the Wilson skin from there. I think I have the Maxwell skin for it. I'm not sure. I do have the Maxwell skin for it. I think that's really it as of skins. But I have a lot of clothes.
Why is this pine cone smoldering?
Because you set it on fire. Or you set the tree on fire right next to it.
Boo! Fuck this game for realism. What is this? What are you?
What does it look like?
A bunch of pile sticks.
Oh, it's just some sticks.
In a circle? On the ground?
It could be a dead guy.
No.
Is there a skeleton next to it?
It's not like, there's no like thing to pick up. It just looks like something like broke.
Wait, the circle on the ground?
It looks like a crater, actually, now that I think about it.
It could be a mushroom stalk?
Oh no, I didn't mean carrot. No! No, not the carrot! We all have to make sense.
Did you accidentally eat the carrot?
No, I lit it on fire. Because I need charcoal.
You can only get charcoal from trees.
I lit the tree on fire and it lit other things on fire.
Oh. What was I gonna say?
And
Yeah.
now I lost my torch, which is my best lighting thing.
So I guess everyone on Steam got a 10% discount for a game called Pathaway. Oh my god, Atlas is on sale for $14.
No, not worth it.
It's 50% off. Let me look at the...
Listen.
Who owns it? Do you own it?
Me? No.
It says someone owns it. Who is it? It's Tome.
Of course, that's right. Tone got it back when it was first launched.
Oh my god, it has mostly negative reviews.
Yeah, cause it sucks.
For
Okay,
when Bunny
and Locke tried to play it,
oh my god, I remember that.
It was so broken. You might as well have tried to just fucking looked at a wall and threw things at it. Like, that's about as effective as playing the game.
It's basically like if you got Ark, made it buggier, and then added a pirate skin onto it.
Yeah, and Ark's already pretty shitty.
Buggy-wise.
Yeah. It's pretty buggy. Ooh.
There's not even dinosaurs in it, which is like the only thing good about Ark, really.
There's
dinosaurs.
like dragons or some shit in it now.
Well, wyverns, yeah.
Ooh.
And then there was Pixark.
Oh yeah, Pixark.
I lost it. Where is it? Do y'all see it?
I'm not watching it, so.
Oh no. I can't.
Oh yeah, Ace Attorney. I remember you wanted that.
I want it so badly.
Is that the trilogy? Oh yeah, the whole trilogy.
I have it on my 3DS.
I need to get it.
But I want to stream it. I love it so much. I love the Ace trilogy so much.
What's love? Do you want a psychological horror dating sim called Lovers of Aether? It looks furry related.
Are you gonna buy it?
It is.
Me?
It's free.
Then why? What?
It's a new and trending. It's it's psychological horror and dating. So I have a feeling it's gonna be like Doki Doki.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in Doki Doki Clone number 5. Okay.
Yeah, but it's furry, which makes me think you want it.
Go fuck yourself.
No, how about that? No.
Alright. Ain't like anybody else want to do it, so if you're not gonna do it yourself, then just go alone. Yeah, I said it. I'm what they call very mean and inconsiderate towards my friends.
Ouch, it sounds like I already have 5 of those people in my life.
I feel ya. Gosh dang it, wait, I didn't mean to light you
Marbles
on fire.
link on the server. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute, Marbles.
Oh my gosh, Marbles, that's right. You're not on the Discord server.
Yeah, Marbles, you should hear Allison's invite.
Boom.
Just.
It's the new server.
Okay, I guess he's doing it then.
I also have a Patreon. And
just in case.
Amazon. Do I have it? I have an Amazon as well.
Good lord. What's Staxel? Staxel looks cool. Staxel.
It is good. It's pretty good.
Is it? It looks just like a 3D pixel Stardew.
It kind of is, but it has its own features.
That's cool.
Like,
Just look on the store page. It'll have some descriptions of it.
Sweet. Doing that right now.
I got it before it ever came on Steam because I was a tester.
Oh, it's cool. It
I
just
don't
came out
have
too.
enough
It came out
rocks.
today.
It was on early access.
I'm gonna make a drying rack.
Oh,
because we're
oh, it reminds me of Cube World.
What?
That's one of its inspiration.
Cube World. Oh, that was a. Where did that go?
It's still being worked on. So
I thought it was dubbed. I was like dumped on.
just earlier this year, the dev posted something about it.
Gotcha.
Okay. What else need for a drying rack? More rope. Okay. It looks like berry bushes come back a little more quickly than in the other games.
Yeah, it looks a lot like Cube World, which I loved Cube World.
And it's moddable as well.
Ooh, that's nice.
I even at one point planned to make a mod for it because it's easy to do it.
Huh. Cool.
Wait, what's different about a birch thing? Can you eat them? Can you eat
What?
the birch? Can you eat the
Oh,
birch?
the birch things? Yeah, you can cook them and eat them.
Drying rack, drying rack. Why won't you? Oh my god, just let me make a drying rack. I love this, by the way. I love this whirly thing. You have me on your Amazon. Huh. Okay. One day I should do a rabbit stream where we watch
You know what you should watch is Dr. Horrible's sing-along vlog.
I've already seen that like 5 times.
Okay, good. Great. I was rewatching it last night.
I watched I finally watched I can't think of it, but I finally watched Spider-Man with Sarah, and it's
Into the
so
Spider-Verse?
good. Into the Spider-Verse. Oh my gosh, I cried. I cried.
I need to see it.
You haven't?
It's good.
I'll rabbit it at some point. I don't know when.
At some point I will cry.
It's so good. And not in the like, oh my god, it's so good, but in like the, oh my god, how marbles.
What did she do?
Not see the movie.
Oh, I haven't seen the movie yet.
Oh, I clicked out. I clicked out. Oh no. Didn't it come around the time I died? No, I think it came out last year. Like way last
Into
year.
the Spider-Verse?
Yeah. Didn't it come
Probably
out
came
like...
out like the fall of last year, fall, winter.
It's available on digital, I think.
Yeah, it's available on Amazon. That's why I'm saying I should rabbit it, because I bought it on Amazon. Like, I went out of my way to get it.
In that case, we should.
Let's look at this suspicious dirt pile. Okay, suspicious dirt pile. Yeah, it's the one that won, and Incredibles had made their box art say that they were the like the best, and everyone made fun of them for it.
Incredibles?
Yeah, Incredibles 2. They actually
I forgot that came out last year.
Yeah, they actually produced box art with that said that they had won before even like really thinking of whether or not they'd win, and they didn't, because Into the Spider-Verse.
That's Disney being cocky.
Yeah, Into the Spider-Verse was that good, and basically it was like a huge meme of making fun of them because they sold it to retailers before the freaking thing was done, like before the voting and all that stuff was done. So there was a ton of movies that were released that essentially were like, oh, I don't trust these birds at all.
I was trying to say.
Okay, I think I'm getting close to whatever I'm following. I'm an ace tracker.
Usually, oh my god, yeah, steam powered? Not steam powered.
Steam powered
watched...
giraffe? Who
No,
else?
I watched Incredibles. What?
I'm making fun of you.
Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking. I watched Incredibles as soon as steam powered. Like I was obsessed with steam powered giraffes, so that's a thought. So it's almost been a year now.
Yeah, right? Like,
it's almost been a year, bud. A painful year, but a year nonetheless.
oh yeah.
Life form detected.
What the frick is that? What is that?
What? Oh, are you looking at the koala fin?
No, I'm looking at these birds. Will you be my friend, bird? Will they attack me?
Lol, no.
Yeah, I think I totally lost the koalefant's tracks because I got too busy with the birds.
I like birds.
Good job.
Client. But yeah, so life has been pretty chill. What about y'all? How far am I from my home? Anyway, I'm trying to think if anything else interesting has happened in my life since getting so fucking sick. So Charlie is the name of the person?
Charlie is the name of the person who hurts you at dark. She attacks you. You can't see her because she is the darkness.
Is there any image of Charlie? Like, do we ever know what Charlie looks like?
Yeah, there's like actual images of her, but not in the game. In fact, and when you leave Don't Starve Together, like when you press exit, it says, "Are you sure Charlie will miss you?"
Oh.
She's a babe. I'll send a picture of her.
Also, I'm sending an invite to Miss Marbles.
Sweet.
In 5 weeks, I'll have my master's degree.
There she is, in all her lovely glory. There's a lot of mods that replicate her, and she's amazing.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that
Did you see it?
person's Reed.
Uh,
Oh, that's terrible. So this is the, okay.
Well, let's go to the mall. Alright, I'll drive.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Put y'all seatbelts on. Yellow.
Oh my god!
it gets better.
Oh my god! Oh, he's buckling.
Always buffalo. Watch out.
Oh my god!
Always buckle up. Psh, YOLO.
Designer had a French claw adjustable elbow splice. I needed to know if she wanted me to take 1 3/8 inch deduction if the measures were already exact. She wanted me to cut them down herself on site. This formation was going to the bay window treatment. This is easier problem to do. Okay. Well, I'm gonna gonna say that streaming for an hour was good enough. And that y'all are so nice and so chill. And I love y'all. But I also feel like about to fucking die. So maybe I'll just keep playing for a little bit. It's 4:20 actually. Damn. Ending a stream on 4:20.
It's 5:20.
That's 5 points to my life karma right there if I ended on the holy number.
Man, burning like Minecraft lava block over here.
God, I didn't even think about it until it was too late. And by the time it had actually happened, have I not? Oh my god,
had to hurt.
I haven't streamed since then, so y'all don't even fucking know. Okay, so first off, anyone who is here, this is gonna be a TMI story through the fucking roof. This isn't gonna be like a, oh wow, that was a little, this is gonna be like a, oh god, I didn't know this about you, but okay. It's bad. It's a bad story. You're gonna think bad about me. You're gonna laugh about me. But you know what? Sometimes we all just gotta deal with it in our own unique and special ways. So, basically, we open up on me cooking homemade chili from like Rihanna Poblano some peppers. These are dried peppers that I had to cut the seeds out of and cut into strips so that I could make the chili out of. And I do. And I make the chili, and it's all fine and frickin' dandy, and no issues there. And then I completely forget to wash my hands. And I don't even know how I got that far, but I fucking J-O'd with pepper hands. And I didn't realize until after the fact that wasn't normal. That was burning and pain and suffering. And basically I spent a solid like 4 hours just burning like a Minecraft lava block, baby.
It makes the entire saying so much funnier. Man, burning like a Minecraft lava block over here.
Like, all I can think is like those memes where someone's like, you played yourself. You're a fool.
That's
like,
what Rome did. Played himself.
I played with myself.
Minecraft oof noise intensifies.
Yeah, someone actually sent me the Minecraft oof noise. God. It was awful. And I feel bad because Marbles isn't responding, so I think she missed the entire thing, and that's gonna kill me. I can't tell that story again. Not on a publicly transmitted platform.
Oh man, if I was on there, I would so clip that. I'm on Twitch though, so you're lucky. Consider yourself lucky.
Consider yourself fucking lucky. You've never accidentally J-O'd with pepper hands. I understand Will Wheaton's milk dick. Does anyone know that story?
What?
Where Will Wheaton had accidentally, he had been cooking or something and he had pepper on his hand.
Oh yeah!
He scratched himself and accidentally fucking fire in the hole. It's so funny to me because it's so ridiculous.
Man. Just burning like a Minecraft lava block.
My god. Okay, so now I have 2 things out of the necessary whatevers to make. I don't want to make a backpack just yet. Actually, I do. I do want to make a backpack just yet. Okay, and now... Electrical doodad? What does this do? Crockpot, how much are you? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna fucking die. So yeah, that's how I spent, like, Monday. Marbles, did you hear my story?
Burning like a Minecraft lava block over here, fellas.
That's all I'm gonna think. This requires more science. What? What requires more science? Why is there
Oh yeah, you probably need a better machine to make it.
Something about burning. Oh my god, Marbles, I don't think I have the heart to say it again.
Long story short, look at the no kids allowed.
Oh my god, that's right. Marbles, if you look at the not safe for work chat in my server, I explain it very clearly. What happened to me.
Along with 20 other different things.
Okay, so I'll do the TLDR. I cooked with peppers, and then I'd forgot I had pepper on me. And then I was burning like a Minecraft lava block.
For all the wrong reasons.
For all the wrong reasons. I felt the fire of my sins that day. God, it was so painful. Like, I'm laughing at it now.
Why
but,
is
like,
furry art my recommended?
Because you're my friend.
No, it's not you though. It's not. It's one of the other artists I follow. I didn't know they were a furry.
Oh, whoa, so sad.
Scared.
You should be scared.
This is scary.
That's why you wear gloves. Yeah. Everyone's been telling me. Everyone and their freaking mother. That's why we wear gloves when we handle peppers. I don't own gloves. Purse owns my gloves.
Weaklings use gloves. This is natural evolution. Yeah, natural.
This is the true
selection.
Natural selection. My children will be stronger because of it.
I'm just gonna stare and go, hey, our children are gonna be strong.
Oh my god. Oh, I think the best part is Sarah's ace. We would never have children.
Oh yeah, that's
just
right.
Just imagine going up to
Somehow
someone
adoption
like,
will do that.
Somehow. Just go up to someone and be like, our children will be strong because I've accidentally touched peppers.
It's like the Umbrella Academy where just like a good amount of random kids just stronger to fire resistance for some reason.
No, that would be a sensible route. They're stronger. They're strong against poison. I thought your parent was the Dragon Lord. I thought it was like a pawn on fire. No. We feel the burn in other ways. Oh, wait. Something happened.
They firebend. Everything was fine until the Fire Nation attacked.
I have a box. I got a box. Fisher's clothes. What does this mean? Can I only use it once? What is Fisher's clothes? Use later.
This must have been new stuff that they added.
Hey guys, guess what I got?
Hey.
I got a crock pot, baby. Crock pot, baby. We should start building some structures, cause we're gonna be murdered if I'm not very smart.
Shadow creatures.
Yeah, shadow creatures, those giant wolf things, BRB. Okay, stream mom. I'm so hyped. Hey Marvels, we sat in silence until you came back. And I don't even know if it was on purpose, to be completely honest.
Nothing happens when Marvel's gone. You know how there's like when
Marvels
Mom's
is
not
the
home?
protagonist in this anime, and whenever she's gone, we just sit.
Everything just pauses.
It's like that one anime where the protagonist is God and everyone is aware that they're God except for the protagonist, and they're like, we have to keep God alive and happy.
It's like that one scene from Doctor Who.
I haven't watched Doctor Who in over a year.
I haven't watched it since.
Yeah, Haruhi Suzuki.
God. Oh.
I heard that the new Doctor is really funny. I heard she's really nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm actually gonna sit down and watch it if it's on Amazon Prime still.
It should be.
Netflix. I'm so.
Yeah, they took it off Netflix because Netflix can suck an egg.
But they spent $1 million on Friends.
On fucking Friends. I hate. Like, I don't like Friends at all. I think it's such a, like, Okay, speaking of things I hate.
Okay. No, I need to tell you something.
Okay, you tell me something,
You remember-
and then I'll tell you something.
Okay. Do you remember the frog? The singing frog from Meet the Robinsons?
Yes.
The one that, like, has a hat, you know? He looks
Yeah.
like John Mulaney. John Mulaney looks like that frog.
That's not very nice.
No. You need to see the evidence. I'll send it to you. I'm sending it to you on Instagram.
God, every time.
It's proof. Anyway, continue.
I hate you. Oh no, is that? Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh!
What are you doing?
I accidentally, didn't go home fast enough. And the light,
Oh.
the fire nearly got me.
But am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong, and I hate it. I hate it so much. Dig up all sorts of things. Do you need to fertilize grass and bushes still? When you dig them up?
If you're planting them, yes, you still need to fertilize them.
Damn it. Mini sign, directional sign, a sign, cool. A wooden gate? That'd be useful. Wooden fence. But yeah. So the thing I was gonna say was lost to me now, but
So,
I had it, I swear. But it's like just the tip of my tongue not really there, you know?
Duolingo. Did you learn a new language? Thanos. C. Duolingo. What did it cost? I'm gonna probably butcher this, but I don't care. Thanos. Mi familia.
Mia familia.
I took French, not Spanish. I'm sorry.
I failed Spanish.
I don't.
I meant to call Sarah a beautiful girl, and I came across as beautiful leaf in French.
Oh,
Because I mixed Afia with Yile, which are girl and leaf.
Thank you. Romanticizing my girlfriend one leaf at a time. So, wait, am I supposed to... What's the point of these scents?
What?
These damn fences.
Nothing. Well, they can like house the beefalo in.
I see. How do I get beefalo again?
Stacy, come over. Me. Okay, Stacy. My mom isn't home. Me. Never mind.
Oh my god.
So simple.
What was I gonna say? I swear I had something really nice and funny, and you fucking brought up John Mulaney, and John Mulaney just wiped my mind. Goddamn snap.
Man, the power of John Mulaney.
God, John Mulaney is so funny. Man, what was I gonna freaking say? Now I'm mad that I forgot. You know? It's like, I almost have it, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I don't really have it. Now do I?
You want me to remind you of what we were talking about before?
Yes.
Okay, we were talking about John Mulaney.
Before
That's all
John
I can
Mulaney,
remember.
you little fucking...
That's all I can remember now, truthfully. He just swipes mine.
John Mulaney is secretly a man in black.
John Mulaney wipes minds, takes the funny stuff from other people, and that's how he gets his content.
Don't you spread lies about John Mulaney like that.
It's the truth.
Oh my god, I remembered it. Okay, so
The
basically,
truth is out there.
so David shaved his head. We all know it. We've all said our think pieces, whatever about it. And I am so mad because I went and I looked back. First of all, I did a vent on Tumblr because of course I would. And basically I was like, listen, what kind of fandom are we? Because last I checked, all of y'all when talking about weight and skin color and literally anything else, you're all body positivity. But when it comes to hair, suddenly it's so funny to poke fun at a man and just like belittle him, which that ain't right. That ain't it, chief.
Okay.
So that's almost my most popular post. And I don't know how I feel knowing that Tumblr likes it when I rant instead of my art or my attempts at criticism or anything. Oh, Marbles, that's right, you're not an SPG fan. Basically, David shaved his head fully, and he had already been, like, balding for years. He fully shaved his head, and just a shit ton of people were replying to the post, the tweet.
The one thing about Bunny made me want to punch someone.
Oh, yeah. So if you ever check in on my server, this isn't like me, this isn't me like going, if you ever check in my server, this is just me like, hey, if you ever check my server, this is what's happening.
Yeah.
Basically what happened is that someone decided to tweet at David, replying to his tweet, going, "You look like Bunny pre-transition," and all I could think was that is the most tactless, lack of any sort of self-understanding and human decency that I've ever heard come from an SPG fan, and it had 2 likes already by the time I got to it. I was foaming at the mouth. Because listen, anyone who's ever been around me talking about SVG for 1 second knows that I have a deep respect for David. He kind of acts like the older sibling of the group, And honestly,
Yeah.
you know, as like one older sibling to another, I know he's a twin, by the way. Yes, I've had people like, you know, he's a twin, right? I know he's a twin. I'm just saying, as the like worrywart, I want to keep you safe. You know, sometimes shit sucks, and we gotta, you know, we just gotta be that person. So I have mad respect for him and all that he does. To just have a ton of people decide it's really funny to tweet him and be just SpongeBob bald. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, how old are you?
There was that. I saw some other stuff. Like, I was just like, really, come on.
Like, do you really think people like you?
And everyone was like, and not only like because of that, but also like people were making fun of him balding in the first place. So why are you making?
Like, listen, I've called him a tall, balding giraffe man because the entire title is out of love and jest. I'm not gonna just randomly go and be like, yo, what up, tall, balding giraffe man? It's in passing glance, or not passing glance, but passing reference to David that only really happens every so often. Like, it's meant to be as like a general overarching, this is what he is. To be honest, the full thing was like lanky, tall, doofy giraffe man, and we decided instead of just lanky and tall, to replace it with balding. Something like that. But like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's out of love. And I'm sure that some of these people are probably thinking they're doing it out of love, which is why I stopped calling him the tall, balding giraffe man. Is because, like, you might think you're doing it out of love and out of jest, but you're probably hurting the guy's feelings, and that ain't cool.
It's just it really like it just.
Oh, and Chelsea's tweeting about some cool things she found.
Chelsea even had to respond to the thing on Tumblr. It was.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but someone reposted the picture and freaked out about it. And everyone else freaked out about it. And then she responded with being like, hey, this isn't cool. And that's when you know it's bad.
Well, I think even before that, it's so inconsiderate that a lot of these people will go, and if David had said something rude about them, they'd be like, David Michael Bennett is officially canceled because he said this, this, and this, and blah, 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 blah. And it's happened before. It's totally happened before, where the Bennetts, they say one thing in jest, and suddenly it's like, you can't make jokes about fat people, you can't make jokes about
yeah.
like, you can't make these jokes because it's offensive and rude and wrong and inconsiderate. And then people turn around and they go, oh yes, you know what is really totally socially acceptable and nobody should ever call me out on it? Me being a total a-hole to a complete stranger. And mocking him for how he looks, because that's totally what is cool. I don't even know.
It's just so frustrating, honestly.
That's what's really ticking me off, is that a lot of these people ought to know better. Because a lot of these people are adults. There's a few of them that I think maybe aren't. But there's few, like, Warrior the Amazon is at least 18. Or if they're not, then I'm going to personally go into the Belfry and kick them out. Because they're in the Belfry. And they're in Bunny's streams, and yet they're like, I see them on Twitter and they're adding Bunny like, why would you let your brother do this? Do you see what he's done? Like,
yeah.
Seen them in Sam's streams lately? I wouldn't doubt it. They remind me of the type of fan who doesn't understand the difference between character and person. And
yeah.
it annoys me, but I'm not, like, I'm not gonna penalize you. This is me in general. I'm not gonna penalize a fan or anyone if they just don't really separate, fan, like, if they don't really separate a character and,
From the person.
the creator, yeah. Because
It's just...
it's not like you're required to fully pay attention. What just ticks me off, though, is that a lot of these people just don't stop for a second and think, man, what I'm doing is kind of shitty. Instead, it's like, man, like, I don't even know how to explain it or why it ticks me off so much. It's, a lot of these people are very tactless, and
Yeah.
I understand being tactless, but many of these people, if we tell you this is wrong or you need to change, and your immediate reaction is to tell me to go fuck myself, then
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what you had said, you're in the wrong in my opinion. Mind you, because I know there's always going to be at least one person who, if they stumble upon my stream and they already don't like me, they're going to fucking take it out of context. So, just for in context of the video, I am saying that if someone who has been corrected on behavior that is not acceptable, not in just the, this is socially unacceptable, but in the way of the many people, like the ridiculously large amount of people who were poking fun at David and essentially saying, like, how could you do this? Yeah? Also, sorry, this is turning
And a
into
lot of it was like, you, before David shaved his hair, was a lot of like, he just doesn't look good, yada yada yada, that's why he wears a hat, da 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 da. He's just scared of his hair, and then he shaved his head, and then everyone's like, oh my god, gotta go back, like.
Yeah, that's another really annoying thing, is so many people...
They just don't choose.
Like, I get it if you want to, yeah, support your fellows. This is why Metal Tree, where she plays, don't add to it. I just... It's one thing... I'll say it. I personally think that David with long hair looks really weird, and I think that his hairstyle in the early 2000s was really bad. And basically everyone's hair in the early 2000s was really bad, but specifically David and Bunny's hair was like pinnacle early 2000s hair, that when I look at it I go, this is why a pair of shears is my best friend, because that's what I see my hair as. Because I can't stand long hair, and for the longest time I had no hair, until eventually I had to go to a school where there's like a dress code and all this other shit. But if I could, I'd be bald. I would 100% be fully sheared, like hair never growing longer than an inch. I have hair to the small of my back. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I remember the days of hair to the small of my back, and I hated them. But and I'm not saying it's wrong if anyone else has long hair. I'm just saying that I personally never enjoyed it. So I can totally understand when David, you know, shaves his head. David looks really good with shaved head. And not in
Agreed.
like,
Totally
not
agreed.
Not
it
in
kind
the
of
way
fits
of like,
more.
oh my gosh, he's so hot. I mean in the way of like, he's a good looking dude, and people give him shit, but he doesn't deserve it. And honestly, it's not as bad as people are making out to seem. It's whoop-de-fucking-do. It's not like his head is secretly super lumpy and hair was hiding it. Like...
No.
I just...
Some people shouldn't have Twitter. Honestly.
For sure.
Or beyond that,
For sure.
if you're going to have a Twitter... be prepared to be blocked by these kinds of people. Like, I
That too.
personally I personally would never fucking socialize. And I even said it on the Tumblr post that I made. If I find someone that I follow is one of those assholes who goes, ha, bald, 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 I'm gonna fucking cut ties with you. Sans bald, and see, yeah, that's another fucking thing. Nobody gives Sam shit, and if they do give Sam shit, like, I don't know, it's different, and that's what pisses me off, is like, why do people think it's okay to specifically bully David about his balding? Like, why is it an entire fandom that is essentially a circle jerk of, it's totally okay to look however you want, however you feel, think it's okay for so many people to just openly mock a man on how he looks? Is it because he's cis and white? Is that it? Is it because he's a cis white dude? Because, listen, that ain't it, chief, you know? Like...
You know what? I feel like if you put the quotes of malfunction in your bio at all, you cannot just, you don't have any rights to say anything.
God, you know damn well that so many of those people probably listen to malfunction religiously and then turn around and say this shit. Like, listen.
Yeah.
There were even people in the Patreon, in the SPG Patreon band chat after the last Benetarian, this, like, past weekend or whatever, when I was at the con. There were people...
Oh, yeah.
Who just straight up, like, one of them posted the SpongeBob meme of someone seeing the bald, and because I was at a con, I missed the live stream of everything, and I was very confused, and I was like, what's going on? And I honestly thought that, like, David had done or said something to, like, oh, you know, this is okay to do. I didn't realize that, no, these people were just, like, never once was it brought up, David being bald. It was, like, I'm not giving that as an out, but I'm saying that, like, never once was it a subject of the stream. People just decided to make fun of David after the stream from it. And it's, yeah, maybe that's another thing, is that David just doesn't openly say fuck you to all these people, because he's a nice dude. I hesitate calling people nice guys nowadays, if you can't tell. But David is like, I don't know how to say it without sounding like some sort of, like one of those people who just, like, glorify and put someone upon a pedestal. I know David isn't perfect, but he doesn't deserve a bunch of people shitting on him for how he looks.
Yeah, a lot of people, like, make fun of him for the fedora, so then at that point, if you're making fun of him for the fedora and you want him to take off his hat, he's not going to take off his hat if he's so insecure about his hair. So then if he shaves it, feels better about himself, and then people who make fun of him for the fedora make fun of him for being bald.
Yeah, that's another thing, and I'm not here to presume. I'll say it right now. I don't presume whether or not David has issues with his hair or his body or whatever. I'm going over the general consensus that nobody likes to be made fun of, and that it's really shitty to make fun of someone for how they look when they do a lot of their work revolves around it's okay to be you, and we want to celebrate you. Like, a big chunk of their fucking fan base is good for you for being you, and
positivity.
I'm so happy for you. Like, so, this is gonna sound off, but I want to rate and rank all of the SPG albums and their songs, both from a personal standpoint and a fandom standpoint of, I want to get as many people as possible their, opinion on albums. I wanted to make like a long Google Doc, like a long survey.
The whole...
I swear to God, this bird. I'm gonna fucking kill this bird. Anyways, I want to make a Google Doc. I will be useless for this. No, it's totally okay, Marbles. this is me as like a creator who wants to get a feel for the fandom. I personally think that maybe. I personally think it would be interesting to see how the fandom truly feels about the albums, because obviously by sales, it's going to show that album 2 is the favorite. But how many people actually consider album 2 to be their favorite? Because I'll say it, I think album 2
I don't like it.
I think album
It's
2
worse.
is the worst album. Thank you. Because
We had this conversation. It's just so like...
It's the most inconsistent in terms of tone. Over half the songs are either, I would say poorly done, but forgettable. Over half the songs in album 2 are forgettable.
For sure forgettable compared to all the other songs.
Well, here's the thing.
Like, oh my gosh, honeybee, na 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 na, Suspender Man, that's Mark Sleep. But yeah, when was the last time you heard someone go over the Earhart?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. This is the same album that produced Earhart, Juju Magic,
Scary World,
One Way Ticket, Scary World? Wait, Scary World is album 2 and not album 1?
Yeah, exactly.
See? And I had the same, situation with, fucking... Where is my home? Oh, okay. I see how it is. Anyway, I have the same issue of, like... Scary World, One Way Ticket, Steamboat Shenanigans, so many of these albums are just bangers, and album 2 is not. Like, I don't understand how...
Everyone gives album 2 credit where album 1 should have the credit.
Yes!
Don't argue with me on that.
Album 1 has a lot of incredible pieces, and...
Everyone sleeps on Out in the Rain, and then they give Juju Magic all the credit. Just throw that out.
Yeah, and here's the worst part for me, is that album 2 has the songs that are very clearly, these were good live, but I don't think that they do very well in radio, or not radio, but album form. Juju Magic, the live album version, great. Like, it is an actual bop. And I think that live
we're talking about
Juju
the Globe of
Magic,
Yesterday tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. Y'all are super into this SVG thing. Well, here's the thing. The whole autism thing, I typically, will find one thing that I will be very specialized on or like, know a lot about. And SVG just happens to be that of the month, the flavor of the month, and it happens to be incredibly well documented, so I can very easily, yeah, something is...
What?
Something is coming. Is it barking? Oh god, it is. It is barking. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a dog.
Bark,
Chester.
bark.
Chester.
Is Chester dead? No, his eye's still open.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I was saying that eye should be open.
Oh
Anyway.
my god! Oh my god!
Did you get Chester?
Yes, I've had Chester for at least an hour now. Oh, your boy
But
about
what's
to
the dog?
die!
Oh! The pets! I forgot about the critters.
The critters?
Yeah, they're called the critters. You can get a cat, you can get a sheep, you can get a dragonfly. Anyway. Back onto the discourse here.
Oh my god. Okay, if I keep running, I'm gonna lose them. Okay, I'm gonna keep running. Maybe Nostos forms and early high school? I don't actually know what that means. Jump into wormhole away from the dogs!
Oh, the hounds!
Yes, the hounds.
Yeah, they come in every few days.
They can go fuck themselves. That's what they can do. Anyway, I'm gonna chop down a bunch of trees. But yes, I'm very opinionated on the SVG situation because I find that there is a lot of good that comes from the band, and then you look at the fandom, and it's non-stop shitting on them and complaining, and it's just so annoying. I can't comprehend how they can tolerate us as fans. And I'm saying us as fans because I know there is no way that I'm free of this, but that doesn't mean I can't be annoyed by it. Because, okay, listen, I know there are some Tumblr posts that maybe I shouldn't have replied to. Like, there was one post where someone was complaining about how in southern states it was really hard to wear SPG merch because, wow, really? Okay. I didn't know that.
You're saying?
Time. Yeah, I'm looking at the chat, sorry. Nos Gothic.
Oh, the art, yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm talking about marbles, you dingus.
There's some pretty good art in your server, though. Same.
Are you talking about my girlfriend's art? Because it is really good.
No, that and, Pencil Melodies.
Oh my gosh, so many good artists, and then here I am not drawing because I'm still pretty sick.
Anyway, so, merch in the South.
I'm gonna build this campfire. Yeah, so it's really hard to wear SPG merch in the South because, it's hot and all their stuff is black. And because I'm so used to so many of these gosh darn SPG fans complaining on Tumblr, I didn't stop for a second to think, is there a way I could be nicer about this? And instead, I immediately just replied with, can y'all do like 3 seconds of research and then just 2 screenshots of their
Teespring stuff?
Their Teespring stuff that has an array of colors, such as white shirts. And like, I know I could have been nicer, but I also know that I have, like, being in the Steam Powered Giraffe fandom has given me less tolerance for people who just complain. And that is a huge part of this fandom. It's like a prerequisite to be in this fandom, is that you have to never be happy with what you're given. You have to always demand.
That's for sure.
You always have to demand and be just stunned at how dare they not do exactly what you ask of them.
A lot of fandoms are like that, though. I have to give that in defense.
Oh,
a lot
definitely.
of fandoms will always be like that.
I would also say that
And
SPG is the
does
one
not have
fandom.
The out, like.
What?
But.
No, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm not giving SPG the benefit of the doubt. Like, oh, you know, this is perfectly fine for fandoms.
No, I was gonna say
though...
this is the deepest I've ever been in a fandom, and I don't just mean that because the whole being a moderator and shit, but I mean like actually participating in large fandom-wide situations and having just this many people in a single fandom that I converse with. That's very new to me. I'm old soul. It would have been 98.
Yeah, for sure.
God, Marbles, you really are like the parent of the group. I was born in 99. How does it feel, Marbles, by the way? How does it feel knowing you've been on the internet longer than I've been alive?
Yo, what's up?
But yeah.
Grilled cheese, tomato soup.
I'll take a grilled cheese.
I'll take a grilled cheese, too. Hey, can I get a grilled cheese sandwich?
Hey Dad, someone else wants a grilled cheese sandwich. No.
Just shoves it into the screen.
Man, I wish.
Wait. What happens if that hand touches my fire?
It's a flame.
I just dropped 13 logs. I need to.
Uh, uh,
Oh no! All my fire is gone. Anyways, I'm very opinionated. We all know this. Why are these hands coming for my fire?
anyway, yeah.
What happens if the
opinions.
hands touch
Okay.
my fire?
And I was gonna say,
What happens if the
does not
hands
have the
touch my
benefit of the
fire?
doubt because
I want to experience it, but I don't. I fear the hands.
anyway, I was gonna say SPG does not have the benefit of the doubt being a fandom because their fan base can.
Okay.
What is Rev on fire?
No, these hands came and killed my fire.
Oh yeah, you have to chase them away.
Yeah, well, I know that now.
Like, turn that light out. We're trying to sleep. We're trying to sleep here.
But anyways,
that's Charlie trying to kill you. But yeah, SPG does not have the benefit of the doubt because it's a fandom that has a lot of younger people. That's not true at all. SPG does not have a benefit of the doubt because there's a lot of people who are also older and should be more mature in the fandom. I think that SPG is very family oriented.
I'll say it outright. Not only does the SPG fandom not get the benefit of the doubt, the majority of the SPG fandom, I would say, is older than 15. I would say the majority.
Or that, or like classified as teen and older.
Well, I say that because a ton of the SPG fandom, because it's existed for over a decade, a ton of the SPG fandom is in their 30s or 40s. Like...
For sure. They're the same age as the creators.
And even more of them are in their 20s. Because if you think about it, the people who were excited during, like, DashCon in 2014, those people were teenagers.
Yeah.
Like, really think about it for a second.
Oh
They're,
my
like,
God,
17
DashCon.
now. God, DashCon.
DashCon. Oh god, what if we kiss at the ball pit at DashCon?
I love that meme, by the way.
It's beautiful.
Oh my god. I see so much of this dumb bullshit that's like, complaining about how and listen, I know that you and I have both very actively talked about SPG and their history of dropping,
For sure. We can put like a whole playlist of this stuff.
Definitely. And I'm not saying that they are immediately forgiven of everything. What is that? What are you? Oh, you're a raccoon.
Human?
You're a raccoon.
Oh yeah, the Kit-Coon?
Can we be friends with it? Does it eat? Oh. Okay, so you don't like berries. Do you like... Aw, what does the cat-coon like?
Raccoons. You don't really you can have them as a pet, but that's again with the critters.
Aw. It's just... Oh, that's so weird. Old forms and all that. Oh my god, I forgot about the dogs! I forgot about the dogs!
I can never up in the chat, fellas.
Why won't these damn dogs just chase the fucking... Chester,
Anyway.
don't die. Chester, don't die.
I just want to talk about Discourse because I love it. Discourse on Discord.
When do they leave?
After you kill them.
Ah, fuck.
Grab your spear and pitchfork them.
I don't have a spear.
Okay, well then you're screwed. Or get pigmen. Get pigmen.
I don't know where pigmen are.
They should be in those those red forests.
Or Or what if I just disconnect?
Okay, that too.
End of stream.
But yeah, discourse on Discord.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll just end the stream in terms of game wise, and we could just keep talking.
All right, cool. So just chatting.
Yeah, just chatting. Oh, marbles. What'd you say? Noska. I thought you were. No, let me check this. This is ridiculous. Dashboard, console. Aren't you a regular? Aren't you a regular? Maybe I should just make you a mod. Because at this point... Okay, not bad.
2 marbles.
Yeah.
The mod mother.
Cancel this channel or valid streamer account is... Oh, go fuck yourself. I'm making you a mod. Marbles. I don't know how.
The mother mod. The mod mother. Mod mother? Mod mother.
Okay, I'm looking what you did. Just gonna... Okay.
The modther.
I love this.
Okay. How do I... Friends... You mod now. I swear to God. I'm gonna fucking rage. DM, I would like to rage. Okay, Marbles, say something in chat. There we go. Congratulations, you're now a mod, Marbles. It took a very long time and a lot of effort, but I did it.
Why am I just laughing at the fact that you were just like, yeah, can I have a grilled cheese too? It's just so funny to me.
Grilled cheese, baby. So we're gonna look at this, and I'm gonna change this to just chatting. Just chatting. And we're gonna...
I need to grab the snake here. Eggs. Wait.
There you go.
Yeah, that horse is on fire. This wood.
But anyways, so... Yes, I'm very opinionated when it comes to SBG and their stuff, because I've just had so many of these weird, like, really shitty situations in the fandom. Being in the SBG fandom, I'll say this. It took me out of a very bad time in my life, and it helped me get through a very bad time in my life. SBG as a whole didn't do that. What got me out of that time was my friends, was Purse, was Vic, was you, was the band. That's what got me out of my hard times and my struggling, like, emotionally. Not the fandom. And I'm always going to be very clear on that the fandom is not what caused that. It was my select group of friends that I made from the fandom. And the reason I feel like I should clarify this is because when I say I can't stand the fandom, it is the overall system. I'm thirsty. It's the overall system of people who have now decided that they are entitled to something that they themselves do not even know what they want. Yes, exactly.
It's just...
It's a mix of good and bad. But I've just had so much dealing with the bad that when I say I have an issue with the fandom as a whole, it is because so many situations I end up with the only good people in the fandom that I regularly talk to are underage. Snartful, you, a lot of the people in my server, actually.
Circuitry.
So many people who are, like, 14 to 17, which you'd think would be, like, prime shitty Tumblr age. And yet you have Snartful, who will come to me when some random drama is happening and going, hey, are these rumors about blah 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 real? I don't want to like be supporting something bad, but I don't also want to be supporting complete lies. You'll have Volpine and you and so many like chill people who maybe they're not super in the fandom or super active, but they're always genuinely nice people to talk to, and you're not going around complaining like, oh well the band hasn't released the movie yet, or the band has decided to not release Echo Engine as a like, how rude of SPG to not release Echo Engine as a DVD or as a digital show.
When they're trying to make more money off doing something that they know that they will get more money off of.
So experimental. First of all, they were doing it in a place that didn't allow them to even record it. Secondly, they want to try and put it up as a regular show, and like, you wouldn't complain.
Try to test with that idea again.
You wouldn't complain that Broadway, like Hamilton, doesn't have a digital version, would you? And I mean,
no.
Yes, I get it. Like, there's a difference between Broadway and this, but if you're not going to expect big budget, high name Broadway to fucking record their shows and post them, why should you expect in all
small town band from
I was
California
gonna say in all due respect, Fuckwits McGee and the Painted Up Band, who do all of this out of pocket half the time. Like, half the time, a lot of the shows they put up are either at a deficit or barely making money. And it's purely because these shows, ticket-wise, aren't going to make it, so they make a lot of it up from revenue after the fact, like merch. To have the gall to go, we have the, 2 or 3 summer shows put on YouTube for free. We have Concert Bravado, the 10-year anniversary show, and the Denver show. All of them released in, like, a year or two of each other.
Not to mention, you also have live concerts, like the World Robotics Convention. You have the Golden Globe, the Golden Harp. You have...
I have an issue with
so
the availability with Hamilton too. No, unnatural. What I'm saying is that people don't automatically expect these Broadway shows to be digital though. And the only reason that so many people are really hammering in and complaining about how SBG hasn't made all their shit digital is because they went a straight 2 years of very easy to get digital what's it called? Not merchandise, not commodity, but you know what I'm saying? A very easy to get product that all they had to do was pay $20 and they get that show forever. But with Echo Engine, it is an experimental, a scripted show. Like, there are actual scripted events. It is, like, some of the highest production value I've ever seen from them. And you're talking to someone who, like, they've only seen one episode before, not episode, but one live concert, but I've seen Denver, I've seen the 10-year show, I've seen them both online, I've seen all their YouTube shows, and I saw them in RealmsCon, so I know their average production value, and Echo Engine is beyond that. Echo Engine looks like you took a budget of $20K. I'm using random numbers here, but say you have a budget of $20K for the earlier shows, for everything, paying people to do rehearsal, keeping them on, $20K for an entire year to get all those shows done and whatever. Echo Engine looks like it was a $30K. Like, that's how big of a step up it is. Like, Steve said that the files for lighting are so big that they're in 4 separate scenes. Like, that's how many different lighting cues there are. they have to actually sit down and rehearse and learn a lot of new bits because they're actually scripted. There's an actual story that you have to follow. It's not just, let's play a song and then yuck, yuck, yuck. I will admit that the first showing of Echo Engine went off pretty rough because of the few very noticeable oopsie-whoopsies. But besides that...
That was the first time they've done that in forever, you know?
Oh, it's the first... Oh my gosh, it's the first frickin'... it's the first... oopsie-whoopsies, yeah. It's
story-driven.
It's the first... It is a new beginning for SPG, because they used to do more of these, but...
Yeah.
Recently they haven't. What does P mean? Purge.
What?
Okay. I didn't realize, but I can just purge everything someone said. That's cool. But anyways, it's very experimental and it's very... They're obviously taking their time. They're taking their time with their music. They're taking their time with their show. They want to be better. They want to have a higher production value. They want people to be able to watch their shows and realize this is worth it. It's worth the money. It's worth your time. Give them more respect. And honestly, that's what really did like the final nail in the coffin for me for the SPG fandom in terms of respect. Because I jumped from the SPG fandom. The fandom I came broke before this was Hannibal. To go from a fandom that not only has a deep respect for the creators, but also regularly celebrates the creators, regularly celebrates what they do, and supports them outside of just the Hannibal. Mads Mikkelsen, Hugh Dauncey, Brian Fuller, all three of them regularly are supported, regularly are message wishing them happy birthday, congratulations on your new movie, congratulations on your new television show, congratulations on your new fucking video game. Everything that they do, the Hannibal fandom backs them up unhesitantly, unfazed by the fact that sometimes you just have to let go of the past and move forward. They went from simply a fandom of a show to an unfailing family with deep respect for these creators. And then I go into this fandom, and on the outside, it looks very similar. Because most fandoms on the outside look kind of like the Hannibal one, but nothing is quite as loving or careful as the Hannibal. I wasn't as deep in the Hannibal fandom, in terms of I didn't make a lot of deep connections, but I had a lot of connections. A lot of people who I followed also followed Hannibal and followed me in return. And I had a lot of times where I was drawing art with other people and a lot of those type of communications. I'm not popular anywhere. I do my best to stay in the background. I do not like being popular. I do not like having a spotlight. What I want to do is create and have just enough people who can appreciate the art and what I've created so that I can afford to keep going on. I don't want to be a multimillionaire. The only reason I would want to be a multimillionaire is to spread my money and practice socialism in a true form fashion without it actively draining on the economy and the people around me. Yeah, I said it. Socialism and all the other ones, like capitalism, well, not capitalism, but communism, they're good on paper, but unless you're willing to, like, when you're put in the position of having money, and if you're not willing to redistribute your wealth, then you're contributing to the problem. And that's what I believe, is that, like, you gotta start somewhere, you know?
Oh, no, what?
Exactly. But I went from a fandom that was so deeply supportive and understanding of a creator's situation to this fandom where people are asking whether David and Chelsea are dating constantly, where people are not caring whether or not, like, obviously you get those people who they're just assholes to be assholes, but back to the David thing about him being bald, or the fact that Bunny and Sam aren't continuing on the fucking comic, or SPG Adventure, Radio Adventures, or all these other so many side projects that, yes, as a creator, I can stand back and go, I see that something went wrong here, and I can personally see that you need to stop doing so many side projects that you can't support. But I can also see, as a fan and a creator, that these were just heartfelt wants to do something and create something and to pass on the information they have. David and Bunny have repeatedly said they have a ton of ideas. I don't know who it was, but someone had asked about, like, Rex Marsley. Oh, the same thing. I'll get into that in a hot second. But someone had asked about Rex Marsley, and David was like, of course I have more information, but how do we even express that? How do you express all the stories and ideas you have for these characters that you wrote a single song for? Like, you can't just do Rex Marsley 2 Electric Boogaloo, and it's just Rex Marsley again, but we're telling more stories. Like, there's gonna be too many people who are unhappy with that to counteract the people who will be happy for it. So you have things like Ollie and the Equinox Band, which they debuted at Echo Engine, which is an incredible song, and I adore it. But I wouldn't want a sequel to Ollie. I want to know more information about Ollie. I would love to know their backstory and the story behind it more. But as a band, they only have so far. So I totally understand wanting to do comics to express themselves, to wanting to do SPG Hour and Radio Adventure and all these other funny, cute little side ideas to express their creativity that isn't just music. And I respect it. And going on to the depression thing, God, do I understand that. Not being able to do anything, days on end, not being able to leave your bed, sometimes feeling that it's so fucking draining that nothing is worth it. Of course, both the Bennetts have repeatedly talked about their anxiety and their depression, and that sometimes you just have to do it, but sometimes you can't. And it's especially difficult in a creative field where how do you bullshit a song when you're depressed and your main motif is happy, happy, joy, joy. And I say happy, happy, joy, joy, knowing full well that a ton of their songs and a ton of their brand is actually incredibly dark and depressing. I respect that, like, duality. Someone recently sent me I say someone because I usually try to stay away from the person's name. I try to stay away from people's names when talking about these kinds of things. They brought up something from the way past, and they brought it to my attention and showed me it. And it was basically a very old Tumblr post from David, where he had shown a beginning version of Photographic Memories. And
which is already a dark song as it is, let's be real.
Well, he explains the story behind the song. And
okay.
Not to get too deep into it, basically, he wrote it in a time when he was sad, just like, Wide Wrong, all these other ones. And as things changed, as relationships happened, the song developed, and he wrote that song. He's happier now, in love, and he had, like, a whole story about, like, the Spine falling in love with a warrior woman, and her dying in battle as the Spine and her fought alongside each other, and it's a really interesting story, and maybe if I have, like, the energy, I'll try and do, like, an animatic of it, but
Starful did so, or some of it at least, and it's beautiful.
They did an animation, but it's not the story that David had.
No, but it's still a good.
It's beautiful, but I just mean in terms of creating what David was thinking of, because that's what they're doing with a lot of these other things, with the comics, with the they I think know how much I'm allowed to even talk about Patreon, but let's just say that they have a lot of plans and they have a lot of hopes and aspirations for what they're doing with their career. And while I have a deep respect for them, I also know the fucking fandom is going to tear them a new one when this stuff gets released, because they're never truly happy. And so all we can hope and pray is that when this stuff is released, just enough people are happy that they don't instantly whine and complain for more, because they can't provide as much as people want. People want 15 albums now, and instead it's going to be like taking a long pace. It's going to take like a year. I think they said it was like an album year. Like Last Benetarium.
People just don't realize how long it takes for stuff to be created in a creative environment.
Oh, definitely. Especially because going back to what we were talking earlier, I'm going to actually stand up. I've been laying down for the past week, so I don't really feel too well sitting for so long without, like, doing something, so I'm going to stand. But especially with, what we were talking about earlier about albums and album 2 being the worst, album 1 took so long to make, and it doesn't benefit from it. But taking an equal amount of time, but with their experience, this new... I'll clarify for a natural 20. Me and Neuro personally think that Two Cent Show is the worst. It has the worst balance tonally, in terms of emotional tone. And we personally think that a lot of the songs that are on that album don't feel like they belong on the second album. Just to recap, I'll open it up on iTunes. A lot of people forget what exactly is on this album. You have stuff like Steamboat Shenanigans. Where is iTunes? There it is. You have stuff like Steamboat Shenanigans. You have stuff like One Way Ticket. In my opinion, One Way Ticket is so forgettable that I don't understand. Like, I understand completely why nobody talks about it. It's so forgettable, but it's a good song. And
it's a great song.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness. If I just open up... Okay. If I just open up iTunes on the main thing under artists, it has all the albums fully open. So we have Steamboat Shenanigans. There's 15 songs in album 2. And to clarify, I will be going back to, talk about album 1 and the other ones. And I'll even do this as a quick run through for how I personally feel, so that when I don't even know how to say this. When I sit down and edit and write what I'm going to say, because I want it to be a 3-part series where, first of all, I talk about the albums themselves. Secondly, I talk about how I think about each song in each album, which is going to be the longest video, obviously. And then the third one, where I talk about how the fandom feels about the albums. I want to make a large Google Doc with a very long survey going into what is your favorite album, what is your least favorite album, from every album, what is your favorite song, and from every album, what is your least favorite song, which you'd think doesn't take too long, but people can barely handle the 1 question survey before on a YouTube video, so the idea of like a 10 question survey is fucking baffling if anyone actually finishes it. But hopefully I get at least 1,000 people, just to get a good, like, large selection of people. But on Two Cent Show, we have Steamboat Shenanigans, which they still have in their lineup, and in my opinion is a good song, but it's not a good album song. It's really good in live form, but I don't personally like listening to it on the album.
It has a lot more character live.
Yeah. I'll also clarify that none of my opinion is affected by pre or post transition.
Oh, yeah,
because I know for some people that might affect it, in terms of, like, they prefer a certain version of certain songs because of pre or post. I like to look at specifically how each song works, because some songs work way better pre-transition than post-transition, but it's just how each song goes. And even then, obviously, live version is best for most of their songs. I will go into which ones don't sound better live, but we're getting there. First of all, after Steamboat Shenanigans and One Way Ticket, we have Me and My Baby, which Me and My Baby does not have that feeling of being album 2, and it is the first song that I will say, honestly, is good album-wise and live, and it's a fucking bomb.
I just think it's overplayed.
Song. Oh, definitely. It's been in the lineup for, like, 3 years now. It was, like, it's, because it's album 2, that's another thing, is because a lot of the songs on album 2, when they're brought back and they've been in the lineup for so long, people forget they're in album 2. I keep forgetting that Me and My Baby was during the John. Like, it's such a good song nowadays, live, that I look back and I'm like, huh, yeah, that really did happen, huh? So yeah, it feels a little overplayed, but when you give yourself some time, obviously, all SBG songs, if you're a little too oversaturated with SBG, they all kind of sound like shit. Because any song that you oversaturate yourself with, you're eventually like, you know what? Everything sounds awful, and the world is bad. Like, I could say that Tally Hall, Good and Evil, is a bad album, because I've listened to it too many times. This is me having spent, like, 2 months away from SBG as a whole, music-wise. What about Juju Magic? We're getting there. The problem is Juju Magic is, like, where is Juju Magic? I know it is here, but it's not on my iTunes.
It definitely is.
For some reason, it's not in my iTunes, but I know that it is. That's another thing. Yeah, I was gonna say. So, yeah, I'll jump to Juju Magic because the next one's also another John song. In my opinion, album 2 greatly suffers from John's songs because all of them are bad on album 2. Every single fucking song on this album is bad that primarily features John. Every single one of them. The live version of Juju Magic is so much better. And looking at the 10-year anniversary show, it's not the best. Yeah, but you can definitely see that it was the Steamboat Shenanigans of the time. Very good live. It was probably incredible to see live. It's a good song. It's a jumpy song. But on album 2, it is so slow and bad and just clunky. It's a very clunky song to hear. Which goes to the next one, because I honestly don't actually know where. Okay, it says 15 songs, except there's 16 songs listed, so one of these is not here. 1, 2, 3. 3 is Juju Magic. Okay. Man, fuck you, iTunes. So, song number 3 is Juju Magic. That makes more sense. So, we have this now odd tonal shift of Steamboat Shenanigans and One Way Ticket, and then Juju Magic, which it is so bad on album 2, but it still has that bump, okay? And then we have Me and My Baby, and then we have this song. I don't know if y'all can hear this on stream. I'm gonna play it in the
I
background.
swear if it's circuitry, I'm gonna kill you.
No. It's Little Birdie.
Oh, God, no.
We have to go.
Can't tell.
We have to go from the jump and the energy of My Baby and Me. Oh, Me and My Baby, Saturday Night. To this song that I think is 60 beats per minute. As someone who's been in band, who was in band for over 7 years, if this was a UIL setup, sure, fine. What the fuck did you do, a natural 20? Oh, okay. You used too many. Okay. Little Birdie, Rex Marksley, AE, Prelude to Dream, Honeybee.
Oh yeah, Prelude to Dream's on there. Like, we all know Make Believe's on there. But...
Yeah. No, okay, I'll go to there. So if this was like a UIL setup, this would be pretty okay. In terms of energetic song, slow song, energetic song. Because for UIL, you typically have your decent energy song, your ballad, and then your march. Here's the problem. Instead, you have this.
Is there such a thing as too much of a good thing? I ask myself that every day. That
Let me try and get the
until
beat.
the weekend comes and the sun has gone away to sleep. Then there's only one thing.
So I'm hitting in halftime.
That's right.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So
Oh god, what a lovely...
I would say that's about I'm not really good at guessing many BPMs anymore. But I'd say that's about a 90.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a decent tempo. Little Birdie, on the other hand, the next song. One, two, three, four. 1,
Are you counting it out?
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would hesitate to say that's more like a 60. That's 30 beats lower. And I could be wrong. If it wasn't a clear minute shorter than Me and My Baby, and yet it feels the same length. Yeah, a natural 20. I have no idea why it's like this. I'm really sorry. Here, let me look at mod tools, because you should be a regular. Console. Is it doing anything for you? No. Okay, yeah, you're already a regular. I don't understand why it's doing this to you. But anyway, so that's an estimated 30 beats per minute lost. I don't even want to think what that'd do to your fucking heart if that happened to your body. But Nero, are you still here? Am I alone?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, got to go. My headphone's gonna die. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, Sam's on. You know what? I'll keep this for my video. I'm gonna raid Sam. And we'll just go over to his thing so that I don't have to worry. I'm gonna leave this real quick. Go to Twitch. Alrighty then. It's been real fun.
Uh-oh. I fucking missed. He's gonna call